grubby-kneed, wide-eyed young tyke.
With all the growing pains you'd expect of a country coming of age.
We look up to the British Empire like it's our older brother.
And when Britain finally enters the war to end all wars, we follow with the enthusiasm of a younger sibling who doesn't want to be left out of the big kids' games. Between Ceylon and Aden, some of the chaps got down the hold amongst the beer.
Joseph Cecil Thompson.
They weren't found out for some time and had 7 cases finished before they were caught.
22, a farrier from Childers.
Another day, they got a gimlet out of the carpenter's room and broke open the door of the beer room on deck and took 40 gallons. They would not have been found out, only they forgot to plug the last cask up and it ran out all over the deck. They never found out who it was, but they stopped the beer for the rest of the trip. The Queensland battalions have greatly distinguished themselves, but their casualty list will stagger Australia.
George Herbert Bourne, 35, a bank officer turned lieutenant colonel. He writes from Gallipoli.
The whole of the valley we hold is drenched with the best of Australia's blood, but the
I
spirit
remember
of the men
wondering
is
as I helped the
splendid.
wounded.
Bodies lay there unburied in great numbers.
My
It's
job
a
was the
horrible
burying.
sight.
Cotton wool.
The world may be at war, but love isn't hard to find.
It's watermarked on every letter home.
On both sides of the battle.
Liebste Eltern und Geschwister.
My dearest parents and siblings.
Arthur Bescher, 18, a stoker on the SMS Nuremberg.
Ich muss euch noch ein paar Zeilen schreiben, vielleicht die letzten.
I can't go without sending you these few lines. They might be my last ones.
Denn auch wir hier sind bereit, zu jeder Stunde dreinzuschlagen.
For we too are ready here to go on the attack at any moment.
Da ist es möglich, dass wir unser Leben opfern müssen und wir uns niemals wiedersehen. Aber wir wollen die Hoffnung nicht aufgeben.
Thus, it is possible we will have to sacrifice our lives and we might never see each other again. But we shall not give up hope.
Sollte ich nicht mehr zurückkehren, dann lebt alle wohl.
Should I not return home, may you all fare well.
Seid alle herzlich gegrüßt von eurem Sohn und Bruder Arthur.
Heartfelt greetings from your son and brother, Arthur.
Arthur's ship is sunk in battle.
His
I have been through a time that will never be obliterated from my memory. For courage, I can imagine nothing finer. For horrible sights, nothing could be more awful.
Reverend George Green.
I was among the burial party to go over into territory between the trenches. There, I beheld a sight I never shall forget, and struck a smell awful beyond anything I've ever experienced.
Reverend Maitland Woods.
The mothers of Queensland must never know. Gallipoli was impossible.
I said committal over about 15 bodies, most of whom were decayed beyond recognition.
War is a state of disorder.
In most cases, the only identification on bodies were their boots, and thus one distinguished Australian, New Zealander, or Tommy.
Did ever in the history of the world a battle last 6 months and more?
I remember registering the resolve about funerals to be studiously callous, otherwise it was obvious I would not last another week.
I was looking at the men around me. Nearly all had been wounded once, some twice.
2 days to recall things now.
Tunics torn with shrapnel.
Don't want to.
In pain.
They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old.
Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning.
We will remember them.
Victor Owen Williams.
18,
Toowoomba.
We can see the Southern Cross down low on the horizon tonight. It would seem strange for people at home to see all the diggers looking at it over the rail, as though it was the entrance to the promised land.